Tung sahur is one of the most famous dishes in Malaysia. It is a spicy, sour prawn noodle soup that is perfect for breakfast or brunch. The dish is a mix of Chinese, Malay, and Indian flavors and is said to have originated in the state of Penang. In this video, I'll show you how to make tung sahur so that you can enjoy this delicious soup whenever you want. So, let's get started. To make the broth, add 1 tablespoon of oil to a large pot over medium heat. Add the prawn, shell and head, ginger and garlic, and fry them until the prawn turns pink. Then pour in the water and bring it to a boil. Once the water reaches a boil, add the salt, sugar, and black vinegar. Reduce the heat to low and simmer for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, turn off the heat and strain the broth into a bowl. Set the prawn aside for later use. While the broth is simmering, let's prepare the noodles. Cook the noodles according to the instructions on the package. Once the noodles are cooked, drain them and set them aside. Now, let's prepare the topping. In a small bowl, combine the fried garlic and fried shallot. In another bowl, combine the chopped green onion and cilantro. Set both bowls aside for later use. Now let's put everything together. To serve, add half of the noodles to each bowl. Chop the noodles with the prawn, fried garlic, and fried shallot. Then pour the hot broth over the top. Finish with some chopped green onion and cilantro. Serve immediately! And that's it. You now know how to make tuna sauce. This dish is best enjoyed with a hot cup of coffee or tea. It's also great with a side of toast or kaya spread. If you're feeling hungry, try making this dish at home. It's easy to make and the results are delicious. Plus, it's a great way to impress your friends and family. So don't wait any longer. Get started today. Prawn, also known as shrimp, in some parts of the world is the main ingredient of this dish. It's important to use fresh, high-quality prawn for the best flavor and texture. You can buy frozen prawn and thaw it before using it, but fresh prawn is always better if you can find it. The prawn will be used for both the broth and the topping, so make sure to use a good amount of it. Next, we have the prawn shell and head. The prawn shell and head will be used to make the broth. They contain a lot of flavor and you don't want to waste them. Be sure to clean the prawn shell and head thoroughly before using them. Otherwise, the broth will be muddy and not very flavorful. The next ingredient is ginger. Ginger is a common ingredient in Asian cuisine. It has a strong, pungent flavor that can be slightly sweet or spicy. Ginger is often used to add flavor to soups and stir-fry. In this recipe, ginger will be used to add flavor to the broth. We're using about 3 inches of fresh ginger. Peel the ginger and cut it into thin slices. You don't need to be very precise with the cuts. Just make sure they're thin enough to simmer in the broth. The next ingredient is garlic. Garlic is another common ingredient in Asian cuisine. It has a strong, pungent flavor that can be slightly sweet or spicy. Garlic is often used to add flavor to soups and stir-fry. In this recipe, garlic will be used to add flavor to the broth. We're using about 4 cloves of garlic. Peel the garlic and cut them into small pieces. Again, you don't need to be very precise with the cuts. Just make sure they're small enough to simmer in the broth. Next, we have the water. The water will be used to make the broth. Make sure to use filtered water or bottled water. Otherwise, the broth will be cloudy and not very flavorful. The next ingredient is salt. Salt is used to season the broth. We're using about 1 tablespoon of salt. You may need more or less salt, depending on your taste preferences. The next ingredient is sugar. Sugar is used to balance out the sourness of the broth. We're using about 1 tablespoon of sugar. You may need more or less sugar depending on your taste preferences. The next ingredient is black vinegar. Black vinegar is a type of vinegar that's made from fermented rice. It has a strong, pungent flavor that can be slightly sweet or spicy. Black vinegar is often used in Chinese cuisine to add flavor to soups and stir-fries. In this recipe, black vinegar will be used to add flavor to the broth. we're using about 1 tablespoon of black vinegar. You may need more or less black vinegar depending on your taste preferences. Next, we have the noodles. The noodles will be used as the base of the dish. We're using about 8 ounces of noodles. You can use any type of noodles you like. Just make sure to cook them according to the package instructions. Otherwise, they'll be either too hard or too soft. For the topping, we're using fried garlic and fried shallots are made by frying garlic and shallots in neutral oil like canola oil or rice oil until they crispy and golden brown. They can be found in most Asian grocery stores or online. Finally, we have the chopped green onion and cilantro. Chopped green onion and cilantro will be used as a garnish. They'll add a fresh herby flavor to the dish. And that's it. That's everything you need to make tuna. It's a delicious, easy-to-make dish that's perfect for breakfast or brunch. So give it a try and let us know what you think in the comments below.